What's up guys, welcome back to CS2 Daily. I hope you're all having a great day. The Blast Bounty semi-finals are done and we've got our grand finals locked in. Spirit keep their streak alive with another 2-0 win over MOUZ, while the Mongols finally get their revenge on Vitality after 8 straight series losses. Both matches had huge storylines, so let's break it down. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you want to stay updated. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's get straight into it. So, starting today, we had the first semi-final of Blast Bounty, and it was a straight-up Cologne rematch. Spirit vs MOUZ, and just like Cologne, Spirit came out on top again, making it 3 wins in 3 weeks over this roster. We kicked things off on Ancient, where MOUZ once again looked really sharp on the CT side. Xerxian in particular had Dong's number throughout the first half, shutting him down in duels and giving MOUZ the edge going into the switch. At one point, it looked like they were about to close it out clean, but the comeback switch flipped once Spirit hit CT. Chopper was the real difference maker here, finding 2 massive flanks that completely broke MOUZ's momentum, and Shiro held strong with key picks to keep the game alive. MOUZ still fought their way to overtime at 12-12, with Brolin and company pushing hard, but that's when Donk finally woke up. After a quiet regulation, he came alive in OT with 4 different multi-kill rounds, and Spirit snatched Ancient. And then moving on to Mirage, it was deja vu from Cologne. Spirit's CT side was suffocating. Round after round, MOUZ had no space to work with. Zwei, who's had a pretty quiet time since joining, absolutely popped off here with his best performance yet in Spirit's jersey. He dropped a 1.89 rating on Mirage alone, putting off clutch holds and huge sprays that completely shut MOUZ down. By halftime, it was already looking rough, and Spirit closed it out 13-5 without breaking a sweat. Donk was back to doing donk things, but honestly, the biggest storyline today was Zwei. If this kid can keep delivering like that, Spirit are only going to get scarier heading into the final. And then if they do pick up to near, and those rumors are true, this team's going to be pretty disgusting in my opinion. But if we just quickly take a look at the stats of the game, and yet another really great performance from Shiro again, man. This guy is an absolute beast, and it doesn't get him. I feel like he doesn't get mentioned enough because of the caliber player that Donk is. But yeah, man, really impressed with him. Now, for the second semi-final, and this one was historic. After 8 straight series losses, the Mongols have finally taken down Vitality and secured their revenge. They win 2-0 and punched their ticket to the Blast Bounty Grand Final. This is their first ever series win over Apex and his squad, and they did it in style. We started on Mirage, the Mongols pick, and it looked rough early. Vitality came out swinging with a clean 4-0 start, including Rops pulling off this nasty 1v2 clutch. I mean, look at this grenade. I know to some it might seem like much, but this guy is such a great player. It's really remarkable sometimes. But yeah, anyway, Mongols kept forcing their way back in with these repeat A hits, and of course, clutch factor from 9-10. By half time, they had clawed it back 6-6. Once the sides flipped, it was all Mongols. They won the pistol, converted, and then 9-10 just stole the show. A disgusting ace on CT right here, then another 3v5 hold, and suddenly Vitality were out of ideas. Mezzi did try to spark some life with a triple entry, but that was literally the only round Vitality got in the entire half. Mongols slammed the Mirage 13-7 to go up 1-0, and then we head into Inferno. Heading into Inferno, everyone was expecting Vitality to reset, but instead they just got battered. Senzu and 910 went absolutely nuclear on the CT side, locking down the bomb sites, and this 4K from 910 behind the pillar was absolutely gross. Mongols go up 10-2 before Vitality even looked competitive, and to their credit, Vitality fought back. Apex found multi-kills of his own behind the very same pillar 910 got his. Ropes was chipping in, and suddenly what looked like a stomp was tied at 11-11. But the key moment came in with this crazy clutch. Zyru getting a drop onto Blitz, but just as he takes the shot, Blitz crouches unintentionally and survives it and kills Zyru. And that moment gave Mongols the match point, and they didn't look back, closing Inferno 13-11 and the series 2-0. This was massive. If we take a look at the stats, Senzu ended with a 1.44 rating. 910 wasn't far behind with a 1.40 rating. And for once, it was Vitality looking flat while the Mongols had all the firepower. After struggling for years to even take maps of Vitality, they finally beat them in a best of 3. And now they're heading to the grand final to face Spirit, which will be one hell of a series. Not really sure what's going on with Vitality right now. They had a rough series against Liquids. They lost to MOUZ. And now to Mongols. I mean, they're really dropping off in performance. I'm not sure what is going on in the camp. And to touch on that, they have now dropped to the second global ranking, with Spirit now first and the MOUZ third. So yeah, really not looking good for Vitality at the moment. So, Spirit vs Mongols is your Blast Bounty Grand Final. The Cologne champs against a team that just broke their biggest curse in CS2. Honestly, Spirit look unstoppable right now, but the Mongols are riding serious momentum after that Vitality win. Should be an absolute banger of a series. Let me know who you guys in the comments think are taking this one. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.